as it is technically the 23rd. Better late than never, I suppose, is the term to go with for this. But I noticed that it was going to end literally tomorrow at 10 a.m. So, yikes. I wanted to scrape together a few games, in which I have, and I wanted to test them inside VirtualBox. I have done absolutely little to no prep here. But the rules basically are, only the latest ReactOS stable release can be used, which is right here. I can download it right here and now. I'm going to download the boot CD because, let's be honest, it's going to be in a virtual machine. I won't be installing this on physical hardware. Save file, that's fine. Download, save. Alright, even though the software may have some minor glitches or issues, the software in question has to be usable enough. For instance, a video game has to be playable and or video editor has to render a certain video in good condition without major glitches. Otherwise, your entry will not be taken into account. Furthermore, you have to take screenshots or a video. You can upload your video to YouTube as a matter of proof that your application works in RoS. The candidate can only submit up to 4 entries, which means I'm only going to be doing up to 4 different applications in RoS. The RoS App Manager, or RAPS, cannot be used. Or previous entries cannot be used. If you used an entry with your tested software, you cannot resubmit another entry with the same software or different version. Noted. The original authors of their posts from Working Programs channel can take their valuable tests into entry. Alright. Any software source code that is public and you attempt to change the code just to make it work with RoS is strictly forbidden. Software has already been proving to work on RoS cannot be submitted. A candidate mentions the said software working success, for example, on YouTube. Yada yada yada. Okay. Now we know the rules. And wow, that downloaded quickly. I was just working on this a little bit ago. Anyway, I can now close this out. Folder, minimize. I will open this and I will just extract this to my downloads folder. Wow. I'm not used to operating system images being this small. Anyway, sorry for the overwhelming light mode. I have no idea of how to turn that off. Let me just get my mobile stream stuff set up on my phone while I set this virtual machine. Not ad. I'm currently using Linux Mint for anyone who's curious. Anyway, React OS 0.4.14. Yep, sets that all up for me. It should work with 512 megs. Then again, I'm not a monster. I'll allocate 2 gigs to it. It's a 32-bit operating system. Yes, I want to create a blank hard disk. VirtualBox disk image. Dynamically allocated. And let's go for... I'm feeling generous. Yeah, 64 gigs of storage space. Great. Nice spacious 64 gig virtual hard disk. Now, I hope that everything got set up correctly. Base memory, processor. Wait, does multi-core work in this? I'm actually curious if multi-core actually works in RoS now. It should, because I saw a guy work on multi-core performance and getting it optimized, so let's just try going for core to do. Wait, what? Not currently enabled on the motherboard section. System page just is needed for more. Enable automatically if you confirm it. Nah. Leave it off. It's not worth the hassle. I'm just gonna open YouTube on my phone, find my stream, and then mute myself. Yep. There we go. Alright. Good, good. Alright. So, display. VIA memory. I don't know if we need more. But I will enable 3 acceleration since that will help in the OS. I know a lot of people like to assume the disk before, but it really doesn't help here. Serial ports, USB. Just making sure everything is set up for the virtual machine. And now if I go start, VirtualBox will ask me, hey, where's the disk image? To which case, I will go add, choose the one downloads, open, choose, start. I'm just going to go through setup real quick. Oh, and by the way, I will go build mode. Right control switch. Alright. Alpha, I understand. Onto partitioned space. I'm going to go for FAT, which should partition it as exFAT. Or if it still partitions as FAT32, that's fine too, because FAT32 has a theoretical partition size limit of, what was it? I believe it was 4 terabytes, I believe it was. Could be completely wrong, of course. I control C. Just making sure that I can actually, you know, scaled mode, just window size. Back to scaled. Alright, so right control. I know what right control is, and I know how it works. Now, did I choose not to do quick format? I'm pretty sure I chose not to do quick format, which is fine. What is art? Ooh. Nice. Neat. Anyway, concept art. While we're waiting on that, I really, really want to see this in ReactOS. Like, really badly want to see this in ReactOS. Within the next few entry versions, I want to see this in ReactOS. It feels at home to me. That's all I'm gonna say. It feels at home to me. The whole Windows 7 aesthetic. Windows 7, Windows Vista-ish. And then that's like a high-definition widescreen image. Then that's wallpaper. Surprised I didn't start that. I think the picture looks better above the login rather on the left side, but I'm guessing it's done to avoid getting sued. Wow. This is my favorite work of course yet. Yeah, they need someone to actually implement the login UI like this. Because currently, if the Discover finishes being partitioned. No one has commented yet. Presently, you guys are going to see what it looks like in a little bit. What it actually looks like. But I'm just going to tell you, it doesn't look as pretty as this. It looks kinda... If anyone has ever used Microsoft Windows 95 to Windows 2000 or even Windows XP in classic mode, or rather legacy mode, then you'll pretty much know what the login screen will look like. And that's what they've been going... Why did I choose not quick partition? I'm guessing it's because, like... Alright, it may reduce the number of errors in which occurs. Whenever I was using this operating system in VMware before, on Windows, before I switched over to using Mint, it did not like installing the virtual drivers. It did not like installing VBox drivers. At all. So, the simple fact that that works in VirtualBox and not VMware is interesting to me. However, QEMU. There is one thing with QEMU. I personally would like to see ReactOS working fully in QEMU. Possibly because QEMU would be the perfect use case for ReactOS. And yes, I'm going to need to try a QEMU VM with a QEMU setup. I'm going to try it in VirtualBox, and I'm going to try in QEMU. I'm going to start calling it QEMU because it sounds cuter. VBox and QEMU. You can tell it's late at night for me. If the time in the bottom right hand corner of the screen didn't tip you off. This is actually getting quite boring to me. But I can't play anything. I can't play anything because if I play anything, people will think that's actually running on RoS. I have a few different softwares in which I want to test. I don't know if they actually were tested before, but I should test them. Oh, so I can see it. Neat. Close. Can I multi-window YouTube? And then I need to open Discord real quick in multi-window. And then I need to go to RoS. Oh yes, okay, finally. Where do you want me to install RoS? Well, I would prefer if it were in the ReactOS folder. Anyway, on my phone I'm just going to check the software, working programs. I'm gonna see if what I see WinRAR works. That's good to know. Cheat engine is working. Emule 0.50a is working. QEMU Manager is working. Image Burn is working. Revo. Game Boy Development Kit. That's interesting. Computer will reboot. That's fine. Don't touch anything. RoS. If anything breaks, I have to report it. If anything breaks, this would be me reporting it. Alright. Next, to continue with setup. Yeah, it's fine. Next. I don't want it to work as a server. I want it to work as a workstation. Next. I am impartial to the lattice theme. Next. And then it should... Wait, it wasn't missing components. It wasn't missing components? That's odd. Normally it's missing a component or two. And that it has to manually re-download. That's cool. Okay. Cancel. This is where I need to do right control C. Thank you for showing the window. And now I can go under Devices, Insert Guest Edition CD. I'm doing all this before I start doing things. x86.exe. Next. Please Alright, so I'm going to mention this right here and now. Please disregard this. ReactOS team. I know you guys know that this works because you literally built ReactOS to work with it. So just ignore it. I'm getting ReactOS set up. That's just one of the necessary setup steps. BusyBox works. Alt drag works, which really should be pre-included if we're being honest. Properties. I guess I need to up the color setting before I can... Yeah, true color at... You know what, that's fine. Yes. Or do I want to go for... You know what, just leave it like that, true color. Should probably customize this just a tiny bit so that we can actually get acclimated to it being... RoS Gold. My actual curiosity is how did they get Bliss? Like this looks nice to me, but it's not really. You know, it's nice. It's nice. I won't criticize it too much. Anyway, we need a modern browser. So once again, ignore this. I'm just getting RoS set up how I like it. Alright? I'm going to install the audio driver and not code blocks. I want to I'll get the DX things from June. DOSBox, DOS Blaster, Fox Audio Player, GIMP. Nah, get for Windows. I'm just trying to get the stuff. Alright, I'm getting Java 8 for a reason. You guys will see, all of y'all will see exactly why I'm getting Java 8 in a little bit. and Visual C++. Not my pal. Nano for Windows, Notepad, NVIDIA display adapter drivers, Plex, QTMU, QEMU, QMP, SNES 9X, nice to see that in here. Steam. Ironically, this does not work. The fact that it's here is actually hilarious. I'm just going to install it just for the hell of it. Alright, I know it's not going to work. Agree terms and conditions, install. And close. My pal. Just ignore all the softwares in which I'm downloading. Those aren't the softwares in which I'm going to be testing. Not Tetris 2 is fine. Pivot works. I'm not going to test Pivot. I'm looking for a Minecraft launcher. I know Minecraft itself works, but there is a certain launcher in which I wanted to get working on ReactOS. Like, it is open source, but I'm just going to be downloading the normal one and trying to get it to work. Don't import anything next. Site not found. DuckDuckGo. Can I see if I can get it updated? Probably not. Multi-MC is the first thing in which I'm going to try getting. Yes, it is from GitHub, but I'm not going to modify it at all. Launcher. Full screen. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Close my pal for now. DirectX should probably be installed if I'm going to do anything, if we're being completely honest. Oh. Oh, someone got the original Counter-Strike working. Neat. The original Half-Life running in OpenGL. But yeah, the whole thing is it has to be usable. I'm pretty sure Multi-MC will be usable. Just for the sheer fact of, come on, it's Multi-MC. Oh, wait. Never mind. Never mind.
I'm Mr. Sus. I'm Mr. Vent Crosser. I'm Mr. Among Us.
Hey, brother. Shush.
Yeah.
Wait, people were messaging in YouTube and I didn't even notice it because, Sorry, I missed your messages. Oh. Fuck you. It was you.
What?
I'm trying to do a very serious thing and you're just like, popping.
A serious thing.
Yes! Yes! Testing in RoS is serious. Browse, just temporary. Desktop. Okay. Actually, no. New folder. Cancel, browse. Desktop, new folder. Okay. Okay. Accept the agreement. Next. Next. Java, install. Anyway, they did use multi-MC to get Minecraft running. Damn it! It seems like everything which I want to try, everyone has already done before. Damn it. They got Bejeweled working. No doubtly they got Pokemon. They got Pokemon working. Zuma works. Bejeweled 2 works. The Classy Cube game works. Wait, was that Flight Sim? No, it's Flight Gear. Flight Sim X would be interesting on this, but I highly doubt that it would actually work. No. Self-extracting archive. Alright. So I can now delete this, yes? It's installed on my system now. Or really should be. Disk C. Documents and settings. Administrator is probably me. My documents. Wraps. System 32 DirectX. Java my pal. Oh wait, this is the copy. Back. I forgot. ReactOS System 32. I need to just add this here. Because I have to... Alright, I'm in. There's nothing which I can actually test because everything that could be here is here. I don't see Steam anywhere. So my guess is it failed to install. But MyPal is here. Or at least a very old version of MyPal. About MyPal. MyPal, a browser, Space and Pale Moon. Okay. I'm gonna try to go to the MyPal download and try again. Why is MyPal in the Microsoft Store? I'm gonna try getting the most up-to-date version of MyPal on RoS. Yep. Standard. Upgrade. Finish. Refresh. I love how there's compatibility mode all the way up to Windows 10. That's hilarious. Did I ruin MyPal? MyPal. Scroll. Where's mypal.exe? Unless it's under browser. Not under browser. Okay. Oh, there's mypal.exe. Open. Unless it froze. Yeah, it probably froze in the process. Yeah, the whole system seems to be, aside from MyPal freezing, seems to be pretty snappy with this release. Performance. Well, MyPal doesn't seem to be working anymore. Oh well. I can set up shared folders. Not a problem. Either that, or I could download it on my main machine and then plop it into ReactOS. All things in which I normally test, I can't. D20 USA. Paper Mario 3D Land. SCP containment breach someone got working? Half-Life using OpenGL. I'm trying to scroll up to see absolutely everything that has been run. Oh, sorry if I'm zoning out. I am just looking through all the programs and seeing there's absolutely nothing. Nothing that I can immediately think of that I'd want to test. There could be a chance. Hold on. I should have the file, shouldn't I? It was under Steam Library. F, 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 F. Do I have Five Nights at Freddy's downloaded? No, I do not. Fuck. Okay. I don't have Portal downloaded either, like the Windows version of Portal. But I do have Rexara. I believe I have Rexara. Yep, Rexara. File machine. Where is... Can I add a shared folder? Like, I should be able to, right? Like, in theory. Shared folder settings. I need to add one. Folder path, other. Good. Alright, so I should, desktop, new folder, VM_share. Rename. I accidentally made the H capital. And choose. Auto mount. Make permanent. It should mount at... Let's go E. Colon. It should mount at the E drive. Okay, with any luck. Yes! Yes, we now have a shared folder. We now have a working shared folder. Woo! That was a lot easier to do than I thought it would be. Anyway. I'm just going to... Portal 2 zip? Interesting. Anyway, the reason I'm choosing Rexara instead of the more obvious one to do Portal is because I don't have Portal on hand. Moving. Okay. Is it taking that much processing power? Yikes. Back to React OS. If it'll even let me. My system's being unresponsive right now. This wouldn't be a problem if I had a more powerful rig, but I just have a Dell Latitude E6430, which I'm testing everything on.